Okay, part 2. You guys are ready for this. Yeah, you are. What's up, everybody? Welcome to part 2. So if you guys haven't seen part 1, you can click right here. That's part 1 of the story. I'll also have a link in the description down below in case you're on a phone. So where I left you guys was that this Vic guy never showed up with our stuff. So weeks kind of go by, we're practicing, and now the trip is almost coming up. I get an email from my coach saying,
"Hey Dan, come on over, pick out your jersey. They came in finally."
Great! So they finally did come in, that's awesome.
So I go to his house, knock on the door. There's little 16-year-old me with like a really mustache. And for some reason I was gonna say big ass, but I've never had a big ass. He opens the door, he goes,
"Dan, great, we got your jersey. What number would you like?"
I'll take number 7.
Not available.
I'll take number 2.
Oh, sorry, that's not available.
A number 11?
Okay, great, you're number 11.
So I was number 11, a number that I was never ever a number in any other sport ever again. I'm not an 11 type of guy, you know? He pulls out the jersey, and I swear to God, okay, these jerseys were the worst jerseys I've ever seen. Eiffel Tower, that all it said was Team Ontario in like a size 11 font.
These have got to be our practice jerseys, right?
No, these are our jerseys.
And I saw it in his eyes, he was kind of like, I know they suck balls, but like, I'm trying to make you feel good. He wasn't the guy responsible for any of this scam, by the way.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, it's cool. Team Ontario, that's great. Wow. Red. This is cool. But wait, aren't we supposed to be getting tracksuits and a hockey bag and a stick bag?
Oh yeah, you know what? Vic messaged me. Apparently they had an issue with the order, so we might actually get that after we get back, unfortunately. So for now, just use your stuff, and if it comes in, I'll make sure you get it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
The day of the trip comes. Okay, I'm all ready to go to France. I get to the airport, and only half of the team was there.
Huh. Are we like doing like a splitsies thing here, or what's going on?
Coach goes,
Yeah, actually we are.
I was like, oh, that was kind of a sarcastic joke, but cool.
the organization put us half on one flight and half on the other flight. So I was in the morning flight. So I go to check in my bag. I check in my bag, no problem. Take my sticks, I go to check them in. The lady goes,
Sir, that's actually gonna cost you like $200 to ship those. So how you wanna pay for that?
I don't. I'm not paying $200 on top of what I've already paid for this trip for hockey sticks to get sent over.
if I had gotten those hockey stick bags that I was supposed to get, the sticks would have been fine. They would have been shipped over no problem.
Sir, what we could do is like, we could like tape the sticks together so it will be like one and you can like pay one price.
Fine, let's do that.
So now my sticks are just taped with tape together. These things could break on the plane, and I'm stuck in Europe with no sticks. So I get on the plane, and none of us are sitting together. It's a double-decker plane. I'm upstairs. The rest of the team is scattered downstairs. If they had booked the tickets together, shouldn't we be together? So we land in France. It's great, it's beautiful. We get out, get our bags, we get the bus. No problems, which was weird because every aspect of everything so far has had an issue. We're going by, we see the Paris Hilton, like the actual Hilton that is in Paris, and we're making jokes like, hey, I wonder if I could stay the night in Paris Hilton, you know? Maybe I can use the back door at Paris Hilton, you know, very like teenage jokes. So we get to our hotel, but this is where things start to get very shady. We were staying, I'm pretty sure, in the same area of France or Paris that Taken was portrayed in. The ghetto, it was the slums, it was the sketchiest place you've ever seen in your entire life. We get there, wait for the other half of the team to come, we all joke around, hang out, whatever, and we call it a night. Next morning, okay, I wake up. Open up the blinds, ready to see the Eiffel Tower 10 minutes away, just like the itinerary said. I see this little dot way off in the distance, and I'm like,
Wow, I mean, they either walk very fast in Paris, or that Eiffel Tower is not a 10-minute walk away.
so we go downstairs. We were supposed to go on a bus tour with our bus driver that day. We get down there and there's a little intense moment happening. Like people are yelling, I don't know what's going on. And in the center of it all was the bus driver. So I kind of like safari my way through all the people when I get there. Turns out the bus driver wasn't paid to take us anywhere around Europe. He was there to pick us up from the airport and drive us to the next city. That's it, that's all. He wasn't paid to drive us around Paris to show us around, even though we were told that we were getting that with the money we were spending. So after all this fighting and arguing, we're like,
You know what, guys? Screw it. If he's not gonna take us to the Eiffel Tower and we're in Paris, let's walk there.
so we begin our trek. Now here's the problem about tall monuments. As you walk towards them, they always seem like they're close to you. So that 10-minute walk was actually an hour and 20 minutes. So we get there, we see the Eiffel Tower, we climb it up, do the whole shebang, and we decide to take the subway back home. As it was getting dark, we thought it'd be a good idea to get back to the hotel. So we get back to the hotel. A lot of the guys had already gone out, you know, to the bars of Paris, whatever.
Guys, let's go out. Let's go out.
Go downstairs, go outside, look around. This whole part of the city was like a ghost town at night. People barred up their windows. They put down these shutters. The only people we saw on the street were these women, and we're like,
All right, this place isn't so bad after all.
turns out all of those women were just dudes. They were male prostitutes dressed as women, all around, surrounded this entire place. So we're kind of like,
Oh, yo, this is sketchy.
people that were drugged out, there was like homeless people. It was just not a very good part of the city. So we go out and we get to this bar, walk in, we sit down, and right when we sit down, we hear, what is that? What the hell is that? The bartender is closing us in his bar. It's like these big metal grates that are coming down so we can't get out.
Yo, guys, we gotta get out of here. This isn't a good situation, you know?
Hey, you're from Canada, right? Great. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna stay open a little bit later just for you guys.
So the reason he was closing it up was so we could stay out longer. This bar in Paris was the very first place that I had a tequila shot. As we're leaving, there's all those homeless people. So out of my group of friends, me and my one buddy decided to go to the corner store to get something to eat. Because you know, at this time of night, we're getting a little hungry. We buy like a bag of chips or a chocolate bar. We come out, all of my friends are gone. Literally the entire group that we were with, which wasn't big by the way, it was probably like 6 of us, were all gone.
You gotta be kidding me. Where the hell could they have gone?
So we start walking on the street to try and find them. And we see other people from our team walking back to the hotel.
Hey guys, have you seen this person, this person, this person, this person?
Yeah, man, we did. In fact, we just saw them go in that strip club down the street.
Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me right now, right? We're in the slums and these guys are going to a strip club?
Keep in mind, teenage Dan, when he saw one nipple, I was like a wreck for 6 weeks after. So I was like,
You know, strip club is not the best place for me.
we go to the strip club. We're like walking in. I think I said, F***. The bouncer was like,
You watch your mouth, young man.
What? Isn't this like the area to say
we get in there. First thing that happens is this stripper comes up and whispers in my buddy's ear. I don't know what she said. It was in French. He doesn't even know what she said. But it was like his face just became mesmerized. And he goes up on stage in front of the entire club and gets a free lap dance. Oh my God, here we go. Out from one of these curtained, there was like a curtain. Out from one of these curtains comes another guy from my team who wasn't in our group or anything, but he comes out, almost going towards the door. A bouncer grabs him by his collar, throws him against the wall, and is about to beat his ass. Him and like 3 other bouncers all had him pinned up against the wall. Keep in mind, this was like a 16-year-old boy, and these guys were like roided out huge, about to beat him to a pulp. We run up, we're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
what is going on here?
That is it for part 2 of this story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see part 1, you guys can click here or click the description. If you guys want to see more stories, go to my channel, there'll be a playlist there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.